What up, YouTube? It's your man, Beefy Big Guns. We out here! Yeah! It feels so good. It's full-on garden mode. We buy lettuce in the off-season. There gets to be a time when that lettuce, it starts going bad really fast. And it's when it starts getting warm out, it's when molds and bacteria are in the air again. I'm sure it has to do with like the trucks and loading docks and transitioning products and temperatures on that. So I'm that dude that's reusing stuff wherever I can. If you don't like that style for containers, you know, just pay attention to more of the logistical stuff. I love the reuse. Case in point, I got this old sled. Ice fishing sled. You can see here, there's holes in it. See my fingers? See my fingers? That means that this sled will drain water. So then I was thinking, like, okay, what if we make this sled into a pot? What do we got to worry about? Is it food safe plastic? That is a huge one. Come to find out that this sucker is polypropylene. I'm not a scientist. It worked out. It's food safe plastic. Zero reactive plastic. Yeah, we could put this sled into the landfill or recycle it or whatever. Or we could put some dirt in it and have a lettuce sled. I got so many great memories from ice fishing with this thing. I think we should keep it going. So lettuce sled it is. Lettuce sled! Let's get it! Miracle Grow. Potting soil. Same thing I showed you on the other video. We found a bunch of it for cheap. Next move is to beat that around and smooth it out. You know, that's probably almost enough, but I know that it's gonna settle. I'm gonna water it and put another bag on. I'm trying to keep this stuff as even as possible if I can. Not that it has to. Lettuces are just little plants when they first come out, so it's really helpful to have it be like evened out. That should do it. That'll settle in good. Lettuces don't have that huge a root system, so this is going to be plenty of room in underneath here. We got to get this set up and planted. Let's do it. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm going to water it again, get this top layer nice and wet, and then we're going to start applying some seeds. You know, first things first, we should probably see how this sucker drags. Oh, it's easy. Lettuce sled, it's easy. So it's super easy to drag that around. So I broke lettuce sled into 4 equal parts. And now I'm just going to take a handful of seeds and kind of get them all over each chunk. Come to find out, I'm going to use this video as a way to organize myself and keep what I planted remembered this year. About half of the packet, that's a lot of seed. I mean, that is so much lettuce if it all comes up. Holy moly. Paris Island in the back. So if I'm being perfectly honest, like, that is way too much seed. So when you buy a packet of these seeds, They're selling you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of heads of lettuce potentially. That's incredible to me. Next in the back is the baby romaine. All right. Big old handful of the baby romaine going in. And then to get them planted, I'm just going to take chunks off the top and just beat them up a little bit, get some of the stuff covered up. I think that's the move. Maybe roughen the ground up a little bit where they are. You don't want to bury lettuce too far. I might be doing a little cross-contaminating right now, but it don't really matter. The reality is, if we get 20 of each of those seeds to go, then we're going to have a ton of lettuce. So, more than we'll want ourselves. But how good is this? Taking something that's just like ready for the landfill, basically. No, not here. Repurpose. Figure out something better to do with it. Third row towards the front. As you go from back to front. Black seeded Simpson. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to work those around with my hands just a little bit. It's supposed to rain all day today. This is the perfect day to do this. Make sure when you get stuff planted that it stays really nice and wet for the foreseeable future. I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to pop it right out in my lawn and let it catch all the rain today. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to get all of those seeds activated and all that dirt, all that fluffy dirt that we just put in the sled down onto it so it gets good soil coverage. It's going to be money. And I'm going to give you updates the entire time. I'm going to be giving a lot of updates on this thing because I'm going to weigh this greenage every time I cut it, and I'm going to figure out how many dollars I pull off of that compared to how much we spent on it. Should be a pretty cool thing to figure out and see, you know, am I growing stuff and actually making money, or is it still just a hobby that keeps me in really clean food? I'm curious to find it out. If you can win lettuces and stuff like that, greens are the spot. Okay, this is the baby red romaine. Get a nice pinch. Pop them. Oh yeah. That's it. Here's a close-up of lettuce sled when it's all said and done. Nice and even. It's out in the rain now, doing what it needs to do. It's going to be so good in like 4 days. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Just be repurposing stuff, guys. You know, if you don't like how that looks, you can get some kind of cover for it too. I don't know. It seems like such a waste to throw away plastic to go buy more different plastic. That's what I just can't get my head around. Anyway, lettuce sled, we got it done in the rain, no pain, ton of lettuce incoming. I'm gonna be out here working on containers and getting the garden planted for the next few days for sure. And hope you'll stick with me on it, because you know what? We out here. And I'll catch you on the next one. It's been a few days since I planted the lettuce sled. Let's check it out. Rut row. So I guess we can see one problem. Those Paris seeds must either take longer to germinate or just aren't good anymore. We're gonna have to try to do something with that. But look at all this. I mean, it ain't all bad. Look at all the stuff we got going. These are just all cranking. You can see the different species. It is awesome. So we're gonna have a ton of lettuce, but it's working. Lettuce sled. It rained all day yesterday. Let's see if I can still drag it around. I mean, it's weighty. Going up the hill would probably be harder. Yeah, a little bit. It's not too bad. I mean, hey, all you got to do is move it a couple feet. Lettuce sled is going to be a champ. I really highly recommend you put one together.